And Bishop smelling all her essence up in his nose, and he like, good Lord, what's going on? He almost lost his cool. Hey y'all, this is Greenleaf, season 2, episode 15, 2x2. 2x2. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, this was one of the best episodes of Greenleaf that I've seen. My hair dry, so y'all get me add moisture to my hair in the process. Man, this is one of the best episodes of Greenleaf I've seen, because like the show. Let's get to it. So the bishop is starting off dancing, getting his little dance on with Sophia, looking like a little Gregory Hines out there on his feet. And Lady May comes in and notifies them that yo, Marisol, she ain't going on tour. Her husband got meningitis, and she gotta take care of him. So Grace is like, wait a minute, ain't Charity supposed to be going on tour with Marisol at the end of this week? And Lady May is like, well, that was the devil's plan, but the Lord works in mysterious ways. So Grace said, why we just don't step up? You know, Nathan is our family. Let's take care of him for a couple weeks, only a couple weeks. And Lady May said, girl, that ain't gonna happen. You got me messed up. So Bishop said, no, I think we could do this. Let's go and do this. Grace said, yeah, we can get Carlton to lead praise and worship again. Lady May said, oh no, y'all tripping. Bishop said, look here, we just trying to give our daughter those same little luxuries that you were able to afford. I'm like, ooh, Bishop, wait, you starting too soon. It's too soon. Lady May said, look here, we gonna all calm down and check yourself. Don't be trying to pass judgment for something you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So Rochelle stops by to see the bishop. But somebody who don't go to church, this girl is always up in the doggone church. But she come out with like another little hefty check. And the bishop was like, okay, girl, what's this money for? And she's like, well, you know, I had my cancer screening, my 5-year cancer screening. And now I gotta go back in. They called me in today. And Bishop was like, okay, what is this really for? Now don't be trying to smooth me, girl. So I hate the fact that she using something as serious as cancer to, you know, try to swindle her way into, or swindle the bishop's way into her pants, because that's exactly what she's doing. She's trying to buy her man. And no, Bishop biting, and he know he biting. He know he treading on thin ice, and he don't care. He likes sliding across it, right? So janky Skip stops by Jacob's office. Y'all remember Skip? Skip was Uncle Purr's old politician friend. Yeah, so he stopped by and like, look here, Basie was supposed to be my spiritual advisor, and now that he done bounced, you need to be it. And he already trying to throw politics around, like basically he subtly threatened his homeless program, like if you don't get on board, then the city ain't gonna give you some money to help you out with it. So May had decided to go by the hospital with Charity to see exactly, you know, what's the condition of Marisol's husband. I am like down in my hair and lotion, and don't look no healthier. I know I'm gonna put too much in my hair at all. But so apparently the man gonna be all right. He gonna be fine in a couple of days. But May like Marisol ain't going nowhere. And Charity's like, wait a minute, but Mama, you promised. Girl, Marisol ain't going nowhere, and your butt ain't either. That's all I'm telling you. So Grace get to her office, and the little glass songbird has flown on in. Y'all know what that means. Her mama like, hey, you need to come see me when I put this little glass bird in your room. So May tells Grace that, look, Marisol's husband, he ain't legal. And she want to know if there's anything that Grace could do to help out, because she don't want to lose Marisol. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, did Lady May report Marisol's husband just to keep Marisol from going on tour with Charity, make her have another issue that she got to worry about? No, that's her biggest concern now. I was like, really? I bet you May did it. I bet you she did. But anyway, she wanted Grace to see if she could pull some strings and get her, you know, get some paperwork going to get Marisol's husband legal. So Grace like, Ma, what's up with you and Daddy? Something ain't right. She said, yeah, you're right. Something ain't right. Lady May decided to stop by Bishop's office. I could not think of the secretary's name. I swear they call her 3 different names in this episode, so I don't know what her real name is. And she's like, okay, where the bishop at? Oh, she's like, oh, he gone with Miss Cross. She's like, oh, really though? He got her traipsing with Miss Cross. Or Rochelle. So Rochelle comes out of her appointment, and of course she's fine, because ain't nothing wrong with her in the first doggone play. But we already knew that. And she hugged him up real close, and Bishop smelling all her essence up in his nose, and he like, good Lord, what's going on? He almost lost his cool. So Charity calls Jabari, like, look her, I got issues. I can't join the tour for a couple weeks, because again, she's still thinking about taking Marisol, and she thinks it's gonna be a couple weeks. I already said it's gonna be a couple days, but she tell him, give me at least a couple weeks. Jabari said, nah, we can't do that. You costing me money, boo. If it was anybody else, I couldn't afford that. He said, so either you coming or not. She ain't no way around it. So she like, look, I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna make it work. So Karissa stops by Zora's room and finds out, like, what's up with you? I've been hearing from the school. You ain't been paying attention, or you've been kind of distant. And she got all kind of bruises on her back and her arm, but she had already covered herself up before Karissa walked in. And she telling her, no, you know, I'm just maturing, that's all. I'm starting to not goof around in class no more. Just being a mature person. And Karissa, she's like, nah, something ain't right with that. So next we see Grace. She's slipping out of Darius's bed again. And she like trying to delay him, like, look, I know I invited you to dinner at my parents' house, but I don't think this is a good time. Something's going on with them. Darius thinks it's all about him. I really do believe that. I'm telling you, there's some stuff going down in my doggone house with my parents, and he like, they could argue in front of me. Why is it all about you? I don't like Darius. So he convinced her to let him go ahead and still come to dinner. And so now she coming. So like, but it'll be all up in the family business. So Bishop come in at the end of the evening, and he like, hey babe, what's up? And she's like, oh, so Miss Cross, huh? Bishop say, look, this is what happened. She came in, she dropped some dollars and went to her appointment, da-da-da-da-da. Did I miss anything? You get it all? Like, you know, you said you got spies spying on me and stuff. Anything else you want to know? So Karissa and Bishop go discuss Zora. And she like, something ain't right. Something ain't right, my daughter. I know she lying. And Jacob was like, maybe she just smoking weed. She getting high. Your daughter been getting high. I don't know why y'all just not realizing this, but she been getting high. And she said, what you mean? Nah, I don't think she knows something like that. Jacob said, shoot, I was at that age. I know it wasn't right, but that's what I was doing. So Karissa decides, well, Jacob leave, let me go through her room. So I'm going through Zora's room, and she find condom wrapper underneath the pillow. And Zora walks in. I thought Zora was already gone to school, but Zora walks in, like, what you doing in my room? She was like, look, girl, I know you didn't have no boy up in my doggone house smash you. Matter of fact, you having sex, period? She's like, well, at least we use protection. Zora's mouth is too swift. Pop it in the damn mouth. So anyhow, they get into a discussion. She pretty much tell Zora, look here, you need to garner this dude respect before you start trying to give him your body. You need to start respecting your damn self, first of all. And like I did with Jacob, I made him wait, and I got his respect. She said, did you really? Boy, she hauled back and smacked the crap out of Zora. Now, I would have smacked her ass too, with your quick ass mouth. But okay. She smacked the taste out of her mouth. But Zora, she used to that shit by now. Sad to say, youngin'. And but when she mentioned to her mama, you tripping off me with my long sleeves, and I was like, when did she say something to her about long sleeves? But that should have been, I would have picked up on it maybe a little later, not probably right at that moment. But I probably been like, she's talking about long sleeves. I ain't never said nothing about no long sleeves. If y'all remember that, if Karissa said something about her about wearing long sleeves, let me know, because I don't remember that happening. But anywho, Jacob is holding his church board meeting, and Brittany is tearing down his homeless proposal, dollar for dollar. And other members, they seemed annoyed at Brittany, but they might have just been weary. But the looks on their face, they seemed annoyed, but I can't tell. And Jacob said, look, we starting it. We starting on Sunday. We already got the buses. We gonna get the volunteers. And she said, yeah, well, what about insurance? For the people and for the drivers. It don't cost that doggone much, girl. I know I done ran the business. I done put insurance. You need to get $1 million policy, but the monthly fees ain't that doggone much. But anywho, he said, look here, you need to get your butt on board, because the Lord already has, and I already know the city gonna back us. So I'm like, oh man, he about to get in bed with that old devil Skip. Skip just as spineless as his doggone uncle. So Bishop tells May, look, I spoke with Cherry. She going on tour. Colton coming back to the church. And like you always say, if you think this is a conversation, it ain't. Bishop is running it this episode. I don't know if I've ever said it before. Bishop is my favorite character of this show. Not only is David Keith a nice looking older gentleman, and I don't even like older men, but his little salt and pepper gray right around his hairline, his strong jawline. Bishop is a nice looking older gentleman, so I can see why Miss Cross want to get all up in the sauce. But I love his character. He has so many different layers on this show. He a little sneaky at times, a little conniving, but he's still kind of a man of the word. He is Basie. Except Basie a little bit too in the gutter with his. The Bishop got a little more class with his. I like the Bishop. So Skip come in and tell Jacob, look here, you can talk about God. That's cool. You can talk about God. But what you need to do is be pumping me up on the pool pit. And all that little gay talk, hold that down for a minute. At first, Jacob was like, wait a minute, you can't tell me what the heck to say in my sermon. He said, look, bro, you want this money, right? Then that's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to play ball. Jacob said, all right, I see how we playing this. But for some reason, I don't think that Jacob is going to play ball all the way. I don't know. I just don't think he's going to do it. I got faith in Jacob. So Darius come for dinner. And he's sitting down and having like a pre-dinner talk, sipping on wine. And he's telling them about his family. His parents are both dead, and they died a few days apart from each other. You know, that type of heartbreak, type of love, when one person can't live without the other. So usually within a matter of days or months, or at least within the first year that they die. And so Sophie like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. Bishop like, ain't it though? And May say, yeah, it is. So Bishop said, yeah, to have a bond so strong like that, I can't even imagine. Darius and Grace throw each other these looks like, whoop, whoop. I'm like, Bishop is throwing shade this whole episode. I am loving it. I am loving it. Darius and Grace like, yeah, your parents, something ain't right with them. What's up with that? So Tasha skanks. She get a phone call from Basie. And he like, hey, baby, what was with Basie's hair? It looked like a toupee. And I know it ain't toupee. That's the boy with her. But that comb to the front look, he looks so ragged and despondent. He got some little dark shadow behind him. Maybe that was Victor again, the one that beat his butt. But anyway, they talking. She's like, where you at, baby? Come on back home. I actually thought that Tasha knew where he was at, and she just wasn't saying. And he like, no, I ain't gonna be able to come back, but hey, them motherfuckers conned me out of my church, and they killed my daddy. Take their bus down. She said, oh, I got you, boo. Ride or die. Ride or die. So Grace and Bishop, they seek Rochelle help in getting Marisol's husband, the legal paperwork, the legal documentation. And during that whole little meeting, Grace picked up on a little chemistry between Bishop and Miss Krause, Miss Rochelle. And she looking like, she did a double take on her daddy. Bishop stops by Carlton and like, hey, I want you to come back to the church. Carlton like, I ain't coming back to be your little talking gay. That ain't what's gonna happen here. Bishop spits me little good words as he always do. He is very good with his scripture and with his lingo and everything. Bishop said, you know what? 2 by 2, we're gonna change the word together. So I'm assuming that the 2 by 2 is triumph and I forgot the name of the church. His church. What is the name of his church? Lord have mercy. Anyway, he gonna join forces with Jacob. That's what I'm thinking is about to happen. So back at Triumph though, Tasha and the old boy leading praise and worship. That's who she is. Tasha was on American Idol. I want to say the season that David Cook won, and she didn't make it past the semifinals. I could not remember who she was until she hit that doggone note. I was like, that's right, she was on American Idol. So anywho, I was just happy that the old fake ass Miguel went up there saying this time, because this is the first time that I actually liked the praise and worship that they have shown on this show, period. Like, I know Charity can sing, but I really have not liked the praise and worship at all at either church. So Jacob get up there and announced that Skip got them a grant for 75 G's, baby. And the haters, well, they must not know his God. And his number one hater, Brittany, was sitting in the audience in the congregation looking like, I guess I can clap. That's the look on her face. And I'm thinking, so it's really not about the money with Miss Brittany. Brittany just want to be in control. Miss Weaver, she just want to be in control of everything. And I see it coming. When Brittany and Tasha get together, they gonna wreak havoc on Triumph. They finna wreak havoc. Jacob gonna have problems. And for some reason, I am hoping that Karissa hands them a new ass. I can't stand Karissa. I cannot stand her. But I don't even know why for real. But I liked Basie. I knew he was conniving and slick and everything, but I liked his character. I could not stand Tasha. I have not been able to stand Tasha since the beginning. Okay, so you got Basie telling Tasha to do a little something for her. So she helped her man out, which is gonna help Basie. Okay, cool. But like I said, I can't stand Tasha. I don't like Karissa either, but I like Jacob. Jacob kind of grew on me. And I like Jacob more than I like Basie, I think. And that's because I don't want Jacob to fail because his parents wanted him to. So, I mean, like, is that crazy? Is that crazy for me to say, like, I'm rooting for Jacob because his parents was against him and I can't stand his wife for real. And I'm Basie was already using his gullible butt to bring down his parents. And I just want Jacob to win for a minute. Just for once, you know what I'm saying? Am I the only one to feel this way? I probably am. Anyway, Bishop is sitting on the little veranda or standing on the veranda. Lady May strolled up behind him. He said, "You ready to talk now?" She said, "Well, you." Why you getting sassy, girl, when you know you in the wrong right now? But Bishop said, "Look here, I know you cheated with life. It was written all over y'all faces. You couldn't keep hiding that stuff." And she's like, he's like, "Well, when it happened? When all this go down?" He's trying to pinpoint the time frame. It's gonna be around the time of Grace's birth, Faith's birth. You know what happened? So she say, "You know what? I used that passion to feel the pit of pain that you left me with when you slept with my sister." I was like, "Oh, so she do know she slept with me." Okay. Well, he said, "You know what? That was one doggone time. But you all up in my doggone crib with a man you was talking about leaving me for. You slept with him that many times. You got with him that many times that your heart was so full that you was about to leave him. And you got him lollygagging all up in my doggone house. I don't even think I love you right now. And I don't think I ever will again." She was like, "What? Excuse me? You think you're ready to give all this up?" He said, "What the heck is this? I mean, what am I giving up?" May said, "Look, I chose you because of this life. And I wanted all this life. And I wanted to share it with you." And I'm thinking, girl, what you should have said is I wanted you. Not I wanted this life. You see, I'm kind of gold diggerish right now. Bishop walks away. I'm like, I wanted that scene to be a little more dramatic and a little more understanding. I want him to like put two by two together and say, maybe Grace ain't my baby. Maybe Faith ain't my kid. Anyway, Tasha slips into Jacob's office and tells him, "I moved out the office. Tell your wife she can have it. I'm here to help any way you can." I think Jacob picked up on that because he got up and stood around waiting her and did his little cuffed his little hands like, "All right, thank you for stopping by," right? I hope that Jacob is seeing right through her. Hope he not that gullible. I know you don't have a little wool pull over the eyes just for the sake of, the drama on the show, but I just want Jacob to like have came into himself just a little bit. I just want Jacob to win. I do. I just want Jacob to win. That is the end of this episode, y'all. I told y'all this was the best one ever. I want y'all to thank you for coming to my channel. I want y'all to like, drop all your comments about this episode down in the comment section. Share this video like 1,000 times. And subscribe to the channel. Invite your friends and hit the notification bell so you can know when these videos come up. Next week is our last episode of Greenleaf. That is the finale. And then I think we get a couple weeks break and we come back with Queen Sugar. And then there's other fall shows coming on my channel beginning on September 24th. So stay tuned. Like I said, hit the notification bell so you can be notified which shows they are. Peace.